Howdy, howdy. How are we? Stream 2. Long time coming, I know. I wanted to every night, but just couldn't make it, unfortunately. But here we are. We're back. And hopefully we can get through phase 2 tonight. After our last stream, I started watching some YouTube videos and forgot that the game was still running. So we have some items backed up. Not backed up, but we have a few more than we probably should have to begin with. So we're going to need more iron. So let's get rid of this big guy for a moment. Need to start making rotors, stators, and motors. Settings are wrong. Hang on. I hope the sound's okay. Nobody's told me any different from the first stream, so hopefully it's fine. Okay, so here we have to make some reinforced plates. Done it all. Where we need screws. Because I stream from a second PC, I have to have my audio coming from that PC. It's not delayed or anything, but different headphones to my gaming PC, so it sounds very different. Same brand, just a little less quality, I guess, compared to the other ones that I use on the gaming PC when I'm not streaming. Anyway, creative. These, I don't know if you can see them. I'm looking at the wrong screen. These creative Zen hybrid, these are pretty good. That wasn't a plug either. I'm just saying. It's my third pair. Oh no. Plates. Right. What are we actually making? Can't even make stators yet. Okie dokie. What do we need for that? Rods and screws. Anybody that knows me knows that that won't last long. I don't do screws. Not if I can help it. Okay. Probably going to need, yeah, 100 per minute. So let's chop that off and that. Usually when I do a starter, I usually steal some screws from here as well as make some here. But I won't do that this time, so we probably no, there's more iron over there, so we could probably build this setup over here and then use this for the stators. We'll have to bring some wire over. That's cool, we can do that, no problemo. We have to bring them back. Okay, and rods. So, rods, and rods. Okay. Iron ore already set, good. I figured, no, I've never really actually spent time looking at unlocking stators. I'm not sure where that comes from. Anyway, we'll find out. I'll have to. Why aren't stages should be unlocked, surely? What am I missing? Rotors. Huh. The hell do we get stages from? There. Advanced steel. But we don't need steel, do we? Maybe we do. Do we need steel pipe? Modular frames. Ugh. Probably should have started making them already. Let's do that right now. No, we can't. They're not unlocked either, were they? Rotors should have some here somewhere. Surely we saved some. Nope. Yes. Oh, we got modular frames too. Good. status. Rotors? We have no rotors. Ah, I know. Here. No, we've used them all. Not quite. Right. We'll go chase some rotors because it's a lot harder to... Well, it'll take longer to make them. Surely we've left some just hanging around here somewhere. Oh, status. There's some rotors. So there's a chance that we may cross over to some Texas action at some stage this evening, because they're going to static fire super heavy again, hopefully for a longer duration. I wouldn't mind seeing that, so you can stick around for that and join me for that later on. Not a rocket nut, but I do nerd over it a little bit. Yeah, 70, we need more. Yeah. Might have to make a few. Right, sit back and relax for a moment. I think it's around 11 PM my time, so about an hour and 3/4. I think could be a bit longer than that. That's just when the live stream starts. Let's go put them in production, huh? I've had a try of the daisy chain, the new daisy chain thing, and it's wonderful, especially for a starter factory. Amazing. Bugger. Really? It might only make 15, does it? It does. And need a power shard. End track. Tally ho. How's it going? Yeah, pretty good. There we go. That'll get us our 20 that we need and a little bit extra. Okay. I really need to bring my chat up on my gaming PC because otherwise I'm looking left all the time. A bit easier if I do it that way, right? There we go. As long as I don't have the preview sound on. Yep, good. This is actually a starter base before I start the database end track. This is just to get through a few of the milestones, basically to get to sort of phase 3, 4, more or less to get the high range belts, preferably Mark 5, but we can start at Mark 4 belts. For sure. Oh, thought I had enough. I'm gonna need more screws. Starter base will be fairly large, actually. In comparison to the rest of the save after that's completed, it'll be reasonably small, but yeah, if you've, I mean, I've never seen N-Track before, but if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll see a couple of starter bases that I have built. It's going to be spread out. It's going to be yeah, it's hard to say because I have a plan, but it's going to work around a central building, which is going to be the Geisel Library. My interpretation of it, and so it's probably, I'll wait till Age is finished.
Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Yes. So, like this database, if I end up building it here, will probably take up a good portion of this sort of area. It's probably a bit fast, but sort of in this oblong sort of area, rectangular shape, and then the library itself, I don't want to put it right on top because it's fairly tall, and there's a lot of clearing out to do if you're going to build it somewhere like that. I may, and then bring everything to it. Basically, the centerpiece will be phase 5 parts, and we'll probably go around the map and just make all the parts that we need in separate buildings. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's not a grand plan, but there is a plan. So the starter factory just gives us the resources we'll need to actually start building, and a lot of it I am just going to flat out concrete. I think there's going to be a lot of concrete. I feel like there will be. Right, we do need steel. Okay. All right, well that throws a bit of a spanner in. Not too much, but... Yeah, modular and... Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be all in one big building. Just the starter factory. That'll be it. Yeah, I've tried a few different styles. And generally, I've come down to... Like the starter base can easily finish the game, right? But that's not what it's about. Once you've done that, it's just about the fun of building and challenging yourself more and more. And I haven't really and truly done what I've always wanted to do, and that is have separate buildings around the map that all make each item that's needed, basically. So the whole map becomes a starter base for a really big and full and ticket producing phase 5 parts. Yeah, that's the challenging part, is the logistics of it. Getting stuff to where you need it. And that's probably the part that's going to make this challenging for me, I would expect. A lot of the time what I would do is, even if I built starter factory here, I would put something over there, and then I would train stuff from the starter factory to there to build the part that I needed in that spot. But that's not the plan this time. Everything's going to be brought to that area as ore, or raw material, and made on the spot. So yeah, that's probably going to be a challenge for me and time consuming. Okay, so we've got to get coal down here. Closest is up there. Got plenty of iron around the place, so no need to stress about that. Yeah, none of this is going to be pretty. This is just about getting the job done. And not much of my stuff is really pretty. Not like even the building that I'm hopefully going to put as a centerpiece is Brutalist architecture. So I actually started a practice run of this a couple of weeks ago just to see how I could plan out and so on and so forth. And I used the trucks to move, I used the fluid trucks to move some fuel for me. And after a little bit of tinkering, it actually worked out really well. Oh, we got Mark II miners now. Oh yeah. Nice. Haven't got them though. Damn it. It's going to be too close, right? Maybe not. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to... Yep, I'm going to go spend some tickets. Need my coffee cup. Shop. Do I have the shop out? No shop. Okay. Nope, management. Full house. Some of those. Some of those. Oh. Where's the cup? Equipment? Yes. The only supplies. Done. Nope. I don't think 60 is going to cut it, but we don't even have enough home plate. Let's bring the power down so we don't have to come all the way back again. Of course it is. Nice. So I have all nodes set to pure. That's how serious I am and how big the build's going to be. Well, production, not so much the build, I suppose. We'll see. I think I'll take it downstairs. Downstairs. Okay. Good. Very good. Didn't I? Think there's some coming? I hope there is. Damn. Yep. Messing about here a bit. Yes, it is coming. Yay. Okay, what we definitely want to do here is leave room for expansion. I can't do any... Didn't I just do steel stuff? Or was it advanced? Probably was. Yep. Yep. Damn rotors. Ooh. 70. Oh boy. No modular frames left either. Didn't accidentally put any in there. 100% end track. I've done that so many times, especially with the starter factory. So for a basic example, it's modular, right? So say this is the back end where all the ores and so on so forth come through the starter factory. So you start at one end with all your ores coming in through something like this. So you got your copper, silver, iron, you know, so and so, and they run down here and get turned into ingots or whatever, and then they get sent over to the next line that we build here, and then this makes all the parts that go over to here, and this is where we start putting our manufacturers and assemblers on this line. And this line becomes so it starts here, but for every item you have to go back to add to go down the line, and it can end up being like 40 items coming up through this part, and I always end up with not enough space that way. I go back into a wall or something stupid like that. That happens a lot, especially getting stuck around walls. Right, I need to make these horrible modular frames. I'm missing the basics already. Like, I need to be making reinforced plate. Oh no. Damn rotor. And I do this a lot too. I get ahead of myself. Let's put storage container. Nope, let's not. I need a couple more. Yep, wrong ones. 12. Reinforced plate. Not enough. Yeah, I have used fluid trains, and they were a right pain in the butt. You have to overproduce all your fluids. Well, it probably isn't such a huge problem now with 1.2, but back then it was. Fluids were a real pain in the ass. But I made it work. There was I just had so much fluid in fluid containers. There's always that one thing, right? I know I've built a power station and I've gone right up to rocket fuel. And I was like, why the hell isn't the power working? And it was just because I hadn't powered the compacted coal assemblers. Just hadn't switched the power on for them. Yep. Yeah, I ended up doing that in one of my saves here a little while back. Didn't move them far either. Right, I've lost my train of thought. What am I building? Need to do... Oh. Where are they? There. Right, need to build a lot of these and get to making some. Ooh. I do enjoy that. Bringing the weather back is amazing. See if I can get a better angle here. Go, not that way. Not really. Actually, I do that on purpose. I build two. I go straight to turbo fuel usually, and then I'll build two side by side, basically. Way overdo it, obviously on power, and then I'll convert one of them to rocket fuel. Yeah, yeah, yes. Right. Plate, right? Plate, and screws. Nearly put the wrong one in. Right, making rotors there, and we're finally making some reinforced plate, which should have probably been the first thing on my list. Anywho, and those damn frames. So we might make two little factories here. I think we're not going to go silly with the steel yet. Just enough. I still can't make it because I haven't researched it. Dear oh dear. Nearly got enough. Yeah. Satisfactory can definitely teach you some valuable lessons, especially with logistics. I've even had times when I started to start a factory and forgot the whole oil processing part of it, and yeah, had to redo the whole thing. Oh, it was very unpleasant. Well, I didn't have to redo the whole thing. A lot of rebuilding, because I put all the ore into constructors. But I had to build over next to the constructors. So it wasn't a huge disaster, but it could have been better. Just that getting too far ahead of myself thing. too excited and forgot what actually needed to be done. Kind of like I have already tonight. Trying to make motors when I wasn't even making the basics yet. Pretty rough. Haven't got anywhere near enough screws. 25 screws a piece. Dang. I'm full. I won't put hard drive in to the man and see if we can have any luck getting stitch plate. That'd be great. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Nope. Not enough rods. Didn't have any. No. Not the right type of rod. Nearly there. Make some iron. I said iron, didn't I? Iron. I said iron, I meant steel. Hey! What do I need to build these damn things? Of course.
Steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created through the preparation of multiple capital batch. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix it and humanity is relying on you.
What do we use? 45 coal and iron ore to make 45. Do I make 2? How many did I get? Oh, that's enough. Got enough. Let's just start with 1. It's better than none. We're only bringing 60 down at the moment, so we'll set up for success though. Okay, there's some iron, not iron, I said it again. Steel ingots. Where's that? So we'll obviously expand this once we get enough of the reinforced plate to bring this up to a Mark II belt. So we'll add a couple on here, so make sure we've got the space. Oh, break my heart. Ooh. No, that won't work. I'll have to this way. Right. Steel pipe is 30. What do you use? 60. That's not good. We're only making 45, darn it. They can fight over it for the time being. Ooh. Yeah, you see that too, right? It seems like it's got... Yeah. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. I thought it might have just been me, but obviously not. There it goes. Getting worried for a moment. Not the concrete. Was it? Oh. Forgot what I was doing. Okay. This guy... No, it has power. No. Doesn't know what it's doing yet. Okay. Yeah, I really need to upgrade that to Mark II, which is going to take a lot more than that. I feel like the pain of making some by hand. I don't know. I want to be able to upgrade. So my reason behind it is so I can upgrade these and the one up there to Mark II's. Well, I can't do the miners yet, but I can upgrade these to Mark II. Have two of these running, have both of those producing full, and still have some iron ore left over to make stators. Can I make stators like that? Oh my lord. Oh.
Ah.
Okay. Well, that's good. I don't actually need iron for it like I thought I did. I need pipe, which we're going to make here, and wire, which is right there. So that's good. Right. So we really just need to get these to Mark 2. That's it. Nope, over here. Okay, this could be painful. I don't even have enough plate for 100. Oh, man's ready. Oh, we'll take the inventory slots. 100%. So I am hoping that the mod guys are working alongside 1.2 right now, and are hoping that they will have their stuff together by the full release. They do a great job. I only want two. One is extended inventory. The way I'm going to build, it's not going to work. I'm going to need a bigger inventory just for blueprints alone, and Sky UI, because I think I'm going to go with a theme, although a lot of people are doing it at the moment, so I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to make the days and nights more or less kind of realistic, rather than 3 seconds of night and 5 minutes of day, or however it works at the moment. Right, I don't think this is going to get us all the way up to the coal, but start. See what we got down here. Not a whole lot more. Anywho. No. Didn't even get close. After all that. Oh, why aren't you? You should be going now, shouldn't you? You don't even have any colour. $120. It's not quite going to be enough, but still have 3 running. Okay, so that's going to take a little time. So let's see if we can't make. You know what we need to do? We need to fire up the summer sloops. That's what we need to do. Can't yet. Right. Let's go get some sand ore. Yeah, probably should have had a power check up then too. Eek. Is that because the rain's slowing down? Must be. I could see raindrops in the water before and they just disappeared, so I thought it was doing weird stuff because I wasn't looking at it directly or something, but it seems it was just because the rain was dissipating. Probably should have left it. Gonna need a lot. I used 6 to build fluctuator. Yep, 6. So I needed 100, right? Sure, that's what the man said. So I need 600 of these minimum. Yep, wrong one. Damn, I'm not even close, am I? Should have brought more of these guys. Just loaded up. This is not the fun part of Satisfactory. I guess it could. Well, I don't hate it. Just when you're in a streaming scenario like this, it's probably a bit of a grind. But I always say that if you start playing this game and you don't like this bit, you're not going to like the game. Now, I'm full. Not ideal. Right, well, we only need 200 more, so we're getting there. I knew that would happen. We'd finish and they'd all be full again. Might run out of space here. Fit them all. We'll get 600 in. I swear there's a sound here of, it sounds like a Leviathan in Subnautica. If you've ever played it, you'll 100% know what I mean. I won't do it now. Just hear it in the background there a little. Still going. Good stuff. Right, man first. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Second one in. You beauty. Right. Let's get them out of the way. Pipe, 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 pipe. Wonder how many we've made. 45. Wrong one. Oh. It's close with the 45. I just missed the 2 in front of it. Okay, a bit more patience. Come on, you can do it. Yay. Right, let's vow never to make all them by hand again. Wow, need it. Where have I kept them? Yeah? Yes. Excellent.
Production amplifier unlocked. Every single manufacturing and smelting building will be backwards compatible with this new technology. These buildings can now have a summer slope embedded to increase resource output without requiring more input, at the cost of greatly increased power consumption. I think they're trying to explain energy to matter conversion theory, but you do not need to understand it to do your job. I'll just mute them for you so you can continue your mission. I, however, will be taking notes. This is fascinating material.
Pretty sure Ada just called us stupid. Buddy, buddy. You can't stop there. Come on, pal. Darn it. Uh, that needs to be marked too as well. Just this bit. Would be 90, which should get these both running at capacity. 60, 30. Yep. Right. So what I want now is a lot more reinforced plate, which is kind of what we're doing. Cheating a little bit. Well, it's not cheating because it's in the game, right? Right? Ah, come off it. Okay. Right. What do I need for it? I need those, obviously, and rod. Rod. So dramatic. No. Okay, it will. We better check our power after this. Twelve, 3. It should be making 10. Yes. Power. But we did check the power, didn't we? A quick look. Well, it's not a constant flow, but it's pretty quick. That might help a little. Alright, so that's now going to do 60 per minute. I might have to start looking at coal very soon. Alright, we might take a quick break. Grab myself a drink. Take my legs out for a moment. And then we'll come back and hopefully we can get a bit done. Yeah. Alright. 5 minutes, guys. Wrong computer. Sorry. Getting used to this streaming off too is weird. Alright, be back. All right. I had to chase off a spider. Cold and wet last few days, so they're looking for somewhere warm. The beggars. Anyway, where were we? We're really just trying to get this iron done, aren't we? All the plates are going to be in there. Let's go look for some hard drives and see if we can't score a couple of 4,000 reinforced plates. Ooh, I was lucky I grabbed them. Nice. Oh, I hear. Well, I can't get that yet. Okay, I've got, ooh. Don't know if I have the patience for that just yet. 256 power. Is there one over here? I feel like there's one at the end of this. Oh, I thought that was reinforced plates. Ooh, it's a bit rough in this area. Ooh, there's some. Boy, that'll help. Circuit boards. Love circuit boards. I want to take it all, but we just don't have the room for it. I still remember the first couple of times I played and how daunting the map seemed. Just felt like it was so huge. And now I want more map. Trying to put grass on my legs. Look at that. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. No.
Damaged hard drive recovered. Return it to the man for data recovery.
Oh, there it is. My first box. Wow. Oh no. No. No plate. Not even in the scraps. My goodness. Enough space? Of course not. Oh, I just got rid of them because I don't want them. Ah. I came with too much. I came with too much. Oh. Okay, let's get rid of some of the basics we don't need, like them for now. Them. Not having the luck I would have hoped for. At any other time, I swear, they're everywhere. Another one up in here somewhere. Over this way, possibly. There. All the stuff I want to take, but not enough space. Some in there too. Okay, well this is pointless if we're just going to be chucking things out all the time. Hopefully we've got a heap sitting there waiting for us. Not heaps, but some. Don't think it'll be enough, but let's see. No, 128. Wowza. I thought Discord was supposed to mute itself while I was playing, but I guess not. Probably offload some of this stuff. Don't need the computers and that yet. We're full. It's full. It's all full. Oh. I am Satan screws. Of course. We've got to get this done. Just get it done. Move on to the motors and get this phase 2 out of the way. What's it doing? Do I get plates? Yeah, probably not enough. Screws. Oof. Bugger. I haven't. Oh my. Okay. Bunch of frames and add some of that here. Was it 50? I hope it was 50. 25. Even better.
Research completed. Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored. It is a good thing Fix-It does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Now we're going to have to be careful with our power. Well, we make 15. So if we just add 1, what's that do? Make 60 per minute, and that's what we need, right? Yes. Excellent. Right. Starship testing's been delayed by 2 hours, so we may not get to watch it live on stream. Yep, 2 a.m. No, 1 a.m. Yeah, I probably won't be streaming at 1 a.m. Not tonight, anyway. Friday night might be a different story. That's a shame. Anyway. Love that they've done that sound from inside. Does it stop raining? No. Huh. Not doing it now. Please, 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 please. Ah, I think we've done it. Okay, so why isn't that moving faster? Should be, right? Something's still stuck at 1. Mark 1 somewhere. Ah. That might help. Dear oh dear. There's one I missed. Okay. Now status. Of course. Wire. This is going to be very... Yeah, it's not going to look great anyway. It is what it is. Stated power. Do we go down? I suppose so. Boom, shakalaka. Okay, now I'm fairly certain we're not going to be making enough status for a motor. 10 of each. That's making 4. And not getting enough screws still. Why? Ah, right. Making 10 less than we should be. Of course. $60, $40, $100, right? Yeah. It's okay. I feel like we're just going to have to deal with that for the moment. What are we making? 4, and I think it's 5 stages per minute. Possibly, yeah. We need to at least halve it. Right. Certainly don't have 1,000 there, right? That's a bigger. Reinforced plate. How many does it need? 4 per minute. Okay. don't like it, but I think there's a way out of this. Roaches are definitely going to be a problem. Unless we summer sloop it. Pretty much pushing the limit at the moment. And let's not do that yet. Oh, come off it. Gotta be pulling on my leg. Okay, we're going on a hunt. Well, that was helpful. Am I out of biofuel? Oh no, there it is. Excuse me. Okay, I think that's a fair bit of space. That's pretty good going for a couple of minutes work. Did you hear that? That was that sound I was talking about. That one. No, now it's gone. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely sounds like a Leviathan from Subnautica though. Leaves. Wood. Oh. Well, it's not producing 120. That's for sure. Okay. Feel these are full already. I like them to be full before I turn them on. Just because I like them to all be steady. Don't know why really. Probably would still manifold out is fine, but yeah, how is it looking? Well, close. We might pop a couple on, maybe. Got no items. Yeah, I feel a bit better about that one. What would be really good is to get Caterium done. Proper jumping ahead. Ooh, a bit too much. Because I'd like to get the daisy chain, but I mean, honestly, is that really that important right now? Probably not. Probably not. This guy. Come out of the abyss. Okay. So I want to start building the whatever these are, frame thingies. So Dude, you can't stay there. You gotta go. Good work. Come on, pal. No, wait. Well done. Okay, bring this around. Let's go this way. Up. There, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, really? Plates? Not many there. What are we using? 30? Oh, we're only making 20. Oh, weepers. Lordy, lordy, lordy. That's working. That's pretty good. But we're not getting enough in there. Finish this off and we'll work on that. Okay, that's these guys, right? Should be fine. Okay. Now, the next one, which is the versatile frame. That's what it's called. Right, steel and those two be so 2.5 of those, 30 steel. It's making fit. Oh, why is it not getting enough? Not for. I said that I needed to do that, right? Right, that's definitely not making enough. That sucks. I don't really want to, but at the moment, I feel like I just need to. it's pushing it right to the limit. Anyway, we'll go add a couple more on. How we're looking? Pretty good. Excuse me. Right. So now we need to drag these guys out. Can I do it like be closer, I think. Damn it. Nope. One. No. Not far enough across. What about these? Ooh, here we go. Oh. Not quite how I wanted that to go. Come on. Come on. There's nothing coming out of there. Hang on. Why is that not working? Okay, try that again. Can't try it again. Why? What if I come out one? Just being picky here, really, like, really could just throw it together and it'll be fine. Yep. Oh, jeez, I hate that. Seriously. Okay, so it's them guys. These guys have to go out here a bit. Okay. Okay. Progress. Son of a diddly. Right. Only needs 30, right? Yep. So I don't need to worry about Mark II's there. Thank goodness. Now I've left a crate somewhere. Ew. Okay, now we need to... they're made in these, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Stator and cable. Damn it. Yeah, we're already using exactly what we're making, more or less. Hang on. 2. Right, 7 per minute. We're making 4. Still not enough. Probably power shard it. Make 8 per minute, double it. And I don't have any slugs. Surely. Huh. Oh, there's power shards in there anyway. Ah, slugs. Well, max consumption is still under just our capacity. Okay, so our stages are a problem. Need to make 100 of these doobies. Yeah, very soon. End track. Probably might be able to get the phase 2 out of the way first, but coal will be pretty much on the high priority list. We'll go up there, probably build 20 odd, I would say. 18 probably to start with. Well, 18 should see us a fair way, but yeah. So I'm just looking at making 100 of these because the versatile's on its way. So have to find a way to get a lot of stators. Cable's fine, we can do that. Plenty of that. Without going through a whole setup to make them. Probably don't need to do that. Need 100. Using 2.5 per minute. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'll certainly get you a fair distance. Or you need to start worrying about oil or whatnot. I usually go 18 to 24 because I'm pretty sure that at least 2 of the 3 up here are normally pure anyway. I think. Can't quite remember. No, can't remember. Where was that? Dismantle crate. Okay, so I need a bunch of stators basically. We're not producing enough to do both. Do I want to make them by hand? No. Let's go on a bit of a tour again. Grab some more slugs and whatnot on our way. Damn well threw some stators out before too. Yeah, I love the turbo. I was actually a little disappointed when, well, I wasn't. To say that's probably not telling the truth, but when they brought out the rocket fuel, no, not the rocket fuel, the nitro fuel, or whatever it is. And then they made turbo on that, produce less power. That kind of annoyed me a little bit, but it definitely stabilized things a lot better. Production was made easier by the usage cost. Excuse me. Status, yay. Got the 4 there. No status. How rude. We went by one that had like heaps around it, and I can't remember where it was. There's all the plates I was after. Of course they are. No stages again. Dag damn it. Well, not much to see there. Can't for the life of me remember where those stages were. Could it have been out this way? Possible. Nope. Damn, I have some of that too. No status. Where the hell were they? Look, I probably could have made them by now, so this is just wasting a bit of time, really. That won't do it. Probably hurting myself here. Not too much. Hang on. Do I put it in that one? I can put it in that one. Need to find another one. Oh look, made 28 already. They oops. Two per minute. I only need 1,000. Won't take long. 500 minutes, right? Okay, well, we're making all 3 parts now, so that's great. Wish I had some more stages. Wait, it's making 3.75 now. Excuse me. Drink. I feel like we're going to have enough. Able, because he was able. So that's The Simpsons, right? That's where that came from. Kind of makes me think of that truck that they had, Canyonera. Good times. Okay, we're making more of these, but very slowly. Feel like we might steal half of those. We're going to need more rotors anyway, right? Is it 5 or 10? I feel like it's probably going to be 10. Boom shakalaka. 10. Probably. Okay, we're going to make some rotors. I want 60. So I can at least do 6. Uh-oh. Oh. Shiver me timbers. Rods. Come on, guys. That's not going to get me 60, is it? 10. Ooh. But 25, so I can build 2 coal. No. No. Hate screws. With a passion. Passion. Like I've made 200 spruce. There, I did it. Oh, I didn't do it. I can't pay for them. Where's my ticket? Right, let's build some coal power plants. Ah, of course. a couple of things I want to make sure we have enough of. Let's put it in. Oh. Reinforced plate. Had to be a catch, didn't there? Wow, that was not super bright. Damn. Well, that's even worse. Just gonna have to live with it for now. Drop these guys on the line. Ah, shoot. Uh-oh. That sucks. Crap. Bit myself in the butt here. Okay. Yep, definitely bit myself in the butt. We can work around it. Not like that, though. I apologize. What am I about to do? Let's see how that goes. Doesn't like that idea. All right. That won't help me out right now, but that will be very helpful. Ah, son of a... Hmm. No. Where's the actual miner going to have to go? Son of a... Dear. I'm going to get there. There will be 6 of these running before I finish the stream. that's nice and quick.
Interesting. Most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they
Yeah,
understood
yeah,
its
yeah.
responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder: coal-powered generators require coal.
Thanks, Ada. Have enough, maybe? Yeah, oh, I've only got the yucky pipes. Please tell me I can build the man. Shop, I should say. Yes. Excuse me, I had a bit of a frog in the throat. There we go. I never use the floor holes, but buy them anyway. Okay. Nice.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
We have four. Very good. Very good, very good. Oh, that's a nice height, I think. Yeah. And we'll go the other side. Will you stop that? Just because we're probably going to add more. Oh, we got the room here? Yeah. Oh, no. I use them. Yeah. Use them there. No. Wrong way. I fixed it. We only need one water extractor too. Okay, so that's good. Yes. Nice.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Yeah, maybe we'll try that. Thanks. Okay. Let's fill her up. Now, pump. Well done. Genius. Cold's going to take a minute. Yeah, thought so. $400. Messed up a bit not putting that with a not that there's that many left over, but not putting it with a container. Excuse me. Nice. How do we go up here? Not enough. Not enough. Oh, it's not even status rattle. That's not what I expected. Let's see if we can crank this power up. We are full. Lovely. That's better. Much better. Well, I tell you what. We're not using, what's the name, power at the moment, biofuel power, but it's close. Close. It's just taking us off. Yep, no. Oh. Close. It's all right. Once we get to Mark 3, we'll amp that right up. All right, so our biggest problem right now with the Mark III is that we don't have enough plate. Which is a bugger. And we need lots. I can make 3. Yeah, it's a bit poopy. think best bet is see if I can't get one to work in here somehow. Oh no. Wrong plate. None of it. Oops. We're good. Okay. So it will produce too many, which is great. We do 3 there and 2 there. So we're producing twice as much as what we actually need. It's just going to take a while to back up. So we might leave it there for tonight. I'm going to leave this run for a little bit. Just to get those up to Mark III logistics numbers. Then we'll go again Friday night. It's already Friday here, but 20 past midnight. But Friday night we'll have another go. Probably start around 7:30, 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. If you're still here, N-Track, thanks for joining me. Appreciate the company. And I hope to see you tonight, next stream. Alright guys, take it easy. Bye for now.